readers, welcome back. So, we've been doing some really important mind work with our reading. We've been working on giving ourselves comprehension checks, asking ourselves who's in the story, what's happening, and does this moment fit with others that we've been reading, or is this new information? Readers, today I want to teach you that expert readers always think to themselves, what mind work does this text want me to do? Sometimes fiction texts signal for readers to make a movie in their minds, and other times it signals for us to list and collect information. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, how do I know if I need to be making a mental movie? How do I know if I need to be listing and collecting information? Well, readers, when you're reading a book and it feels like you're in a movie, moments where you can see the characters, you can see what they're doing, you can picture what they're saying and how they're interacting with one another. Those are moments where we can be picturing our books as movies, making that mental movie in our mind. But there's moments where our author might bring that image to a halt. And when they do that, that means they bring it to a stop, which means it might be a place where we want to take time to collect and grasp more of the story. It might be a place where it's helping us understand more of what's going on beyond the interaction between our characters. So, readers, I was thinking we could try this with our read aloud text, Indian Shoes. We're going to revisit the chapter, Don't Forget the Pants. And while we're reading this chapter, we're going to be working on that mental movie, but also noticing those moments where the author wants us to list out or collect information. Normally, we would do this work in our minds, but today we can do some of this work trying by acting out those moments where we feel like we're watching a movie, like a 3D movie, and listing across our fingers the moments when it feels like the author wants us to list and collect important information. We'll be reading a part from Don't Forget the Pants, and we're going to start right here where we left off. It says, Ray quickly pulled on his jacket, opened the bathroom door a crack, and called to Grandpa Half Moon. How are you doing in there? Grandpa asked, walking over with a white rosebud boutonniere. Ray stepped back from the door to let him in. No pants, he said, holding up the empty hangers. Can you double check the closet? Grandpa set the boutonniere on the counter and sped off, while Ray waited in the bathroom. A couple of minutes later, Grandpa returned and shut the bathroom door. No pants, Grandpa Half Moon confirmed. I checked 3 times. They could still hear the groomsmen laughing outside about who knew what, but in the bathroom, nothing seemed funny. Ray shifted his weight from one sock-clad foot to the other. I can't go out there in my underwear, he said, holding up his neon purple sweatpants. Can I just wear these? I don't reckon so, Grandpa answered. Everybody'd be staring at you instead of Nancy Lee. Rap, 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 rap came a knock on the bathroom door. Ray and Grandpa heard the best man's friendly voice. 10 minutes until showtime, he said. Readers, do you see how we read this part, working to build that mental movie in our minds? We had moments like Ray talking with his grandpa, where we can hear them going back and forth, worried about, like, I've checked for the pants, I don't know where they are. Can I wear these? We can picture those moments of them talking to one another. We can picture moments like somebody knocking on the door. But there's other moments where the author signals for us to take in some information. This particular part of the text allows us to take in what's happening around Ray and Grandpa. It's allowing us to take in this atmosphere of the groomsmen laughing and having a good time while Ray and Grandpa are panicked, trying to figure out what to do with the missing pants. Readers, as we're reading our books, we have to turn our minds up. We have to ask ourselves, what type of thinking work and mind work do we have to do at this particular part of the text? Readers, as you go off to read today, you won't only be pausing at the end of chapters or at the end of long chunks of text to give yourself comprehension checks. You'll also want to be thinking, what mind work is this text signaling for me to do? As you're reading, you'll be thinking to yourself, can I picture my characters? What are they saying? What are they doing? How are my characters interacting? But then I might also be noticing the moments when my author feels like they're signaling me to collect information to help me hold on to the story. Readers, go ahead and take the time now to set yourself up with a work plan. Set a goal for how many pages you'll read, how long you're planning to read. Give yourself a quick comprehension check and then jump right into those pages. Off you go.